Europa Edizioni Publishing House presents The Unsettled Cruise, a novel by Maria Ivana Trevisani Bach. Extracts from various chapters. Intrigued, Flavia proceeded to the next sliding door, which again she opened by pushing a button. Once inside, she found herself in a small lounge whose walls were covered in elegant Arabic script. There, kneeling on the large red carpet with their faces to the ground, she saw 10 men praying. Observing them from the threshold, she realized that, without a doubt, was a small mosque. One of the men saw her, stood up and walked towards her. Flavia immediately recognized him as the brass polisher of the central bar. Very politely, in a whisper, he explained that she could not pray with them because she was a woman. He accompanied her towards the exit. "I'm sorry I disturbed you, I didn't realize there was a mosque on board," said Flavia. "It's only a small room, which the captain reserved for our prayers. There is only 10 of us. We are all Pakistanis, all from the same city, Islamabad, and we're vaguely related." "What are your duties on this ship?" "We're all brass polishers, one for each deck." "I've noticed you do your job very thoroughly." "Yes, we do our best. Everything must be polished until it gleams. We aim for perfection, that's our job." Meanwhile, through the sliding doors, they had reached the end of the narrow corridor. "What's your name?" asked Flavia before departing. "Muhammad," replied the brass polisher, heading back. They cruised 2 more days without sighting land. Life on board continued with its usual routine of dances, dinners, plays, and, now that the temperature had grown warmer, dips in the many swimming pools and hot tubs. Only in the evening, when they gathered for dinner, did the cruisers discuss the mysterious change of plan and the cancellation of their trip to Casablanca. No one was particularly concerned, however. Life on board was still magnificent. Conjectures were multiple, and each passenger had their favorite. Mechanical issues, unexpected political turns, extremely unfavorable weather forecast, bureaucratic red tape for docking. Indistinct sphere, alarm signals, barely perceived and immediately banished. The unusual silence awoke Flavia. It must have been dawn. A weak light seeped through the window. The monotonous drone of engines, the regular lapping of waves, and the constant blustering wind had suddenly died down. Had the ship stopped at last? And where? Surprised, Flavia dashed it through the window of her little balcony. She was petrified. The ship had not stopped. On the contrary, it was moving super fast, as if drawn by an invisible force along a very dark, narrow canyon with looming vertical walls. The water, of a deep bottle green, was perfectly calm, showing no ripples or trails of any sort. It was as if the enormous ship were flying above the sea at the speed of lightning. Seriously alarmed, Flavia got dressed in a hurry and rushed out of her room. She wanted to reach her table companions and hear their opinions of what was happening. She ran the entire length of the long corridor and reached the elevator. When she pressed the up button, the door slid open immediately, as if the cabin had been there already. Strangely enough, Panama was inside. She got the impression that he had been expecting her. As usual, he removed his hat with a flourish.